Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video, I'll be taking you through the bracket challenge of the FIFA World Cup 2026 play zone. So here you have to rank each team from each group, who will come first, second, third, and fourth. And once the group stages are done, we move on to the knockout stages, quarterfinals, semifinals, round of 16, round of 32, and then ultimately the finals, who are the two teams who will be playing the finals, and ultimately who you think will be the winner. So it's kind of a prediction thing. So without any delay, let's get started. We have got Group A first with Mexico, South Africa, Korea, and Czech Republic. So in my opinion, I'll be going with Mexico as first. They've got a strong history in the World Cup, and I think they'll have home field advantage, at least regionally, since Mexico is also a host country. Followed by, I'll be going with South Korea in second. They're consistently strong, especially with the tactical discipline. Then Czech Republic will be third. They're a solid team, but I think they'll just fall short. And finally, South Africa, I think, will come in fourth. They're really competitive in their own right, but the other teams have a bit more firepower. But South Africa may create upset this time. I've got a feeling that they might even come as third, or if they play extremely well, they even can come as second, considering their form before this World Cup starting. But for now, I'll be going with Mexico, Korea, Czech Republic, and South Africa. Then for Group B, I'll be going with Canada in first place. They have been on the rise, and playing at home in North America will give them a big boost. Then Switzerland in second. They're always solid, organized, and experienced. Then Bosnia and Herzegovina in third, considering they've got a lot of talent, but maybe just a step behind considering in comparison to Canada and Switzerland. And finally, Qatar in fourth. Although, just like South Africa, they can surprise, but I think they'll struggle against these other sides. So Canada, Switzerland, Bosnia, and finally Qatar. Group C, consisting of Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland. Of course, it's none other than Brazil in first place. No surprise there. They're just a powerhouse. Morocco in second. They have been really impressive, and I think they can edge past the others. Scotland in third, because they've got a fighting spirit, but I think they'll just miss out. And finally, Haiti in fourth. They're a young side, and I think this will be a tough group for them. However, you might find a lot of positives in their games as well, because these are the teams that are rising with each year with more quality than ever before. Then Group D, USA, Paraguay, Australia, and Turkey. I'll be going with USA first, host country, home benefit. Then I'll go with Turkey, young team. I've got that fire inside them. Then Australia. Australia will give a good fight to Turkey and USA. However, they might fall short, just like Scotland. Moving on to Group E, with powerhouse Germany coming at first. Then I'll be going with Ivory Coast in second. They've got some incredible attacking talent, and I think they'll surprise people. Then I'll be going with Ecuador, and finally Curacao. Kind of a differential pick of keeping Ecuador in third, but yeah, that's what I feel at this point. Then Group F, Netherlands first, although Japan can be a tough opponent, so I'll keep Japan in second. Then Sweden. Only reason I'm keeping Sweden in third is because they've got a solid defense, but maybe not quite enough firepower. Although they have Gyökeres, still Japan might be technically ahead of them. However, once again, it is a 50-50 chance between Japan and Sweden coming in the fighting for the second spot. And finally, Tunisia. Then Group G with Belgium, Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand. Belgium, of course, first because they've got still a really talented squad, and even if they're in a bit of transition phase, they are expected to be the first rank holders in their group. Then Egypt in second. Salah is a game changer, of course, and I think they'll carry that momentum. Iran in third. They're always well organized and tough, but might just fall short, just like Scotland, just like Australia. And New Zealand in fourth. Great fighters, but I think the others will be a bit stronger. Group H has to be Spain, no doubt, no explanations. Then I'll go with Uruguay. Darwin Nunes up front can provide good results if he performs well. Then Saudi Arabia, they'll give a fight to Uruguay because they are also a young team with a lot of fire inside them. And finally, Cape Verde or Cabo Verde. Group I with France, Senegal, Iraq, and Norway. I'll go with France first. Then I'll go with Senegal, Norway, and Iraq. Now you guys might think Senegal in second, Norway in third. But yeah, Haaland is a total game changer, I know. And if he goes on a tear, Norway could absolutely surprise. I still think Senegal's balance might give them the edge, but I wouldn't be shocked if Norway pushes them for the second spot. In Group J with the defending champions, Argentina, of course, first. Then I'll go with Australia. Why? Because they're underrated. And I think they can sneak through. Algeria in third. They have some talent, but might just fall short once again, like the other teams coming in the third position, Scotland, Australia, and Jordan in fourth. They have been growing, but I think this group will be a bit too tough for them. Group K with Portugal, Uzbekistan, Congo, Colombia. Portugal are first. They've got lots of talent, too much quality there. And Colombia in second. They've got a strong skill side, and I think they'll edge Uzbekistan. Then, of course, Uzbekistan in third. They're growing, but this group is a big step up. And finally, DR Congo in fourth. They can be exciting, but probably just not enough to get through. Finally, Group L with England, Croatia, Ghana, and Panama. England, of course, first. No doubt. They have they just have such a deep squad, and they'll be hungry after recent tournaments. Croatia in second, always a tough opponent, super technical with Luka Modric in the center. Ghana in third, they have a lot of potential, but I think they'll just fall short. And Panama in fourth. They've been great to qualify, but this group is just a bit above the level. So we are done with the group stages. Now we have to pick the best third place teams, pick 8 out of the third place teams to advance to the round of 32. I believe Ecuador will, Norway will, Sweden, they will. Then I'll go with Saudi Arabia, Scotland, considering Scott McTominay was exceptional in the qualifiers, who brought them to the World Cup after so many years with that winning goal. Then I'll go with Algeria. So we have picked up 6 teams out of the 8. And we have got Czech Republic, Uzbekistan, Bosnia, Ghana, Australia, and Iran. Iran could be a good opponent. However, I'll be going with Ghana. And the final team out of Iran, Australia, Czech, Uzbekistan, and Bosnia Herzegovina will be, for me, a bit of surprise team, you might say. It will be Uzbekistan. Now, moving on to the next, we have to pick out the knockouts. So, out of Germany and Scotland, Germany winners, France, Sweden. I'll go with France in the round of 32. Then Korea and Switzerland. I'll go with Korea, although Switzerland might just take the edge in reality. Then Netherlands and Morocco. Netherlands can be the underdogs. Same goes for Morocco this time. And I'll go with Netherlands. Colombia and Croatia. I'll go with Croatia. Or no, I'll go with Colombia because they have got Munoz, Suarez up top. Well, both of them in great form. Their defense, midfield, and forward look good this time. Then Spain, of course. Out of USA and Norway. If Norway goes up there, I'll go with Norway. Belgium and Saudi Arabia, I'll go with Belgium. Brazil and Japan. Japan might just surprise everyone and eliminate Brazil, but I'll go with Brazil. Out of Cote d'Ivoire and Senegal, I'll go with Senegal. Mexico and Ecuador, I'll go with Mexico. England and Uzbekistan, England, of course. Argentina and Uruguay, Argentina, because they have got a more technical team consider in terms of 2022 World Cup. Turkey and Egypt, I'll go with Turkey. Then Canada and Algeria, I'll go with Canada. Portugal and Ghana, Portugal, of course. Now, moving on to the round of 16. Germany and France. Considering the form of the players in France, I'll go with France. Korea and Netherlands. Colombia and Spain, Spain, of course. And I hope Ferran Torres finds the back of the net instead of finding someone's head in the stand. Out of Norway and Belgium, I'll go with Belgium. Brazil and Senegal, Brazil, of course. Mexico and England, I'll go with England. Argentina and Turkey, Argentina. Canada and Portugal, Portugal. France and Netherlands, I'll go with France. Spain and Belgium, Spain. Brazil and England, Brazil. Argentina and Portugal. Considering I am an Argentinian fan, I'll go with Argentina, but this will be a very tight match if this happens. Because on one side we have got Messi, on the other side we have got CR7. Messi has already won the World Cup last time, and CR7 who is looking for his World Cup in his last World Cup. But I'll go with Argentina at this point. And out of France and Spain, I'll go with Spain. And in Brazil and Argentina, I'll of course want Argentina in the final. Once again, even if it's Portugal versus Brazil, it will be a very tough game. I'll go with Argentina, and we come to the final of FIFA World Cup 2026, New York, New Jersey. So my FIFA World Cup 2026 winner is, I'll go with Spain. So yeah, let's save it. Saved. So that was it. Spain are my winners. Spain is my winner. Although Argentina is a team I support and will be supporting this time as well. It will be great if I see Messi winning back-to-back World Cups. But let's see what happens. So yeah, guys, if you like the video, if you like my predictions, if you've got any other opinions or anything to suggest me regarding my videos or topics you want me to cover during this World Cup, just feel free to comment, because I'm just restarting this channel with my previous video and then this video, and I hope to bring more videos during this World Cup. So it will be great if you guys can give me suggestions on what topics you want to see, what kind of videos you want to see, and I'll just upload them as soon as possible. I'm always a newbie to this content creation on YouTube, and I've been on and off, but this time I want to continue this. So your support really matters, and I'll come back with a new video once the World Cup starts and after the first few matches with that fantasy team challenge against AI, my team versus AI, to see which team is performing how. So for that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stick to my channel. I know there are many more creators, there are many awesome videos for you guys to watch, but it's your little support that can help me grow into someone big someday, and it will be your support that I'll remember forever. With that, I sign off. Have a great day, and let's enjoy the World Cup season.